right, gentlemen, you got your instructions earlier. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands. Let's touch gloves. Good luck.
Sean will make his opponent go first in that department as he readies for battle in his adopted home city of Las Vegas. Abus Magomedov, proud to be Russian-born, but proud to represent his home of Dusseldorf, Germany, where he moved at 15 years old. Second UFC appearance, but he has 30 fights to his name, 25
right, Abus,
wins,
ready? Sean,
20
ready?
of those
Fight on.
inside the distance. Magomedov, the underdog in white, Sean Strickland in the black.
So what we're going to see from Sean is predominantly a jab attack, right? That's what he does. And then as he finds the opening, he finds the rhythm, and he feels safe. He starts to unload with the right hand, the left hooks, starts to swing a bit. But as we see here, Magomedov not giving him chance to do that.
Hate to see that early in the fight. It's never good, but 25 seconds in. Looks like I went to the left eye or the right eye, Strickland.
Give you time.
The right eye. Oh man, there's some redness too. There might be a little bit of residual damage on that.
Let's have a look.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It was the ring finger. I think it was the ring finger that got in, but I think both got a scrape.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was decent.
Oh man, he gave him
The old 1-2.
yeah, not the 1-2 that we're after.
No.
All right, so the ringside position's coming in. I think I just heard Strickland say I can't really see.
Yeah, I think that's what he said as well,
Yeah.
which would be devastating.
Let's use a cold compress like we talked about.
All right, 5 minutes to recover for Strickland, should he need it.
Stay with him. Hey,
Which is a brilliant
fingers
rule change,
outstretched,
by the
just
way.
like we
Yes,
talked
it
about.
is.
Up,
Because
or
that was
down.
only changed kind of recently. It used to be 5 minutes for a groin shot, but for an eye pole, you had to make a decision real quick. Can you continue? Fortunately, they made the change, as I said.
Yeah, and the pressure to make that decision. Of course you want to continue, but
I mean, it was completely accidental. We do have to be in control of our weapons. He will receive a stern warning, but it wasn't on purpose. The problem is the fingers are exposed because of the grappling. We all know this. Let's take another look. But, you know,
both
the
sides.
fingers are out there, you know.
Oh, that's straight out, yeah.
Yeah,
that's a foul now.
Well, it is. The fingers have got to be facing the ceiling. You know what I mean? Because he wasn't even trying to punch.
Stay in the corner right here.
No, 2 minutes down, 3 remaining. He's saying it's blurry.
Yeah, he said it's double vision. I think we all know Sean Strickland is as tough as they come, but he's got to be smart about this. You don't want to
You got to be smart
go
what
to
you say, too.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you got to be very careful what you say.
Yeah.
One wrong word, you know, you might just say it in passing. You might just be not really meaning the words that come out your mouth. But if the doctor hears
another 2.5,
things like,
so
I
take your
can't
time,
see,
okay?
they'll call this off.
But do you go back into a fight with
All right.
compromised vision, Michael Bisping?
Good?
And
All right, stay here for me. He's good.
Do such a
I know.
thing. All right, here we go. We're on.
There we go.
Hey, up or fist. That's a hard warning.
Yep.
All right.
Well said by Mark Smith there.
Time in. Fight.
Now, Abus got off to a very aggressive start a moment ago at the start of the round. Left hook there. The front kick, what he used last time. Sees the variety of attacks. And
Yeah.
there's a lot of snap and explosion behind them.
Yeah, the kicking game of Abus is at the forefront of his striking, and it's gonna be up to Sean to figure out how to deal with those long, long weapons that Abus has.
Oh, Abus swinging big. Strickland in that unique style, Laura, that you talk about, able to block a lot of those looping shots.
His ability to see shots coming and to hand fight and to sort of, you know, use this almost like a modified Philly shell, which quite frankly in MMA is not necessarily advisable, but he makes it work for him. it's one of his best assets is his defense. But
Oh,
also,
that's a nice shot, though.
it can get him in trouble like it did in the Pereira fight.
Among active middleweights, he has the highest striking defense to Sean Strickland with that style. Bisping, go ahead, sorry.
No, you're fine, bud. I was just saying Magomedov landed with that left hook a second ago. And jabs are all well and good, and they are effective, and they are the key to the door and massively underutilized in mixed martial arts. However, hooks, they're way more powerful. That's not to say you can't knock someone out with a jab. You can. You can break the nose. You can bust them up. But right now, Magomedov throwing with a lot of different attacks. Keeping Sean guessing. He's defending well, though.
Powerful shot there from Magomedov.
When you stand really straight up like that, like Sean does, though, it's really hard to move backward quickly. So if you can string together these longer combinations, that's when you're going to find it. Because although he deflects so well with his hand fighting in the pocket, you can only maintain that so long if you're moving backwards.
That's a heavy low kick. Oh, and again. And that's another thing, because Sean stands so upright, it's a little harder to check. Lock that one with the hand. And so far,
Starting to advance a little bit more.
Really nice jab there by Strickland.
Backs up Magomedov to the fence now. 2 minutes to go, round one.
And I think that's what he needs to do, is just really cram the offense of Magomedov, stifle him, stuff him, get in his face, and kind of crowd that kicking range if he can do it consistently.
yeah, but those body kicks, those teeps, he's driving the toes into the midsection. They're going to add up. They're going to slow down the breathing and just slow down the pace of Strickland as this fight progresses.
And if you remember from the Cannonier fight, it was the leg kicks and the body shots that really gave Sean issues in that fight as well.
Sean's doing a good job for the most part of blocking these big hooks. The hand placement is nice. He's using the hands to block them. But there's a head kick that gets through.
Biggest strike of the fight to this point, and now he follows it up with a change in levels.
85% takedown defense for Sean, but he gets taken down.
Yeah.
Oh, right to the back, and now try to squeeze.
Got to be careful. I mean, we've always talked about it, that Sean's good on the ground. I remember the first time I ever trained with him, we did stand up only. And he did okay, you know what I mean? But I was more experienced, so, you know, not saying anything. He goes at the end of it, he goes, hey, just letting you know, I'm even better on the ground. I'm like, all right, buddy, relax.
Strickland passing the first ground test as he explodes to his feet pretty quickly after that.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to submit Sean Strickland. But in mixed martial arts, as I've been saying all night, you soften them up with shots first, opportunities are presented.
Well, a 5-round fight definitely favors Sean Strickland and his style, because he can do this pace, this sort of paper cut pace for 8 rounds, 10 rounds if he needed to.
Yeah, and certainly on the side of Magomedov, he's using way more explosive movements.
Yep.
You know, the pace what he's putting out here throughout 5 rounds would be hard to keep. Strickland is a much more economical style. Look, he's just throwing out little jabs here and there, taking his time. It's favored to 5 rounds. Magomedov is almost sprinting the entire time.
Counter shot there from Magomedov. Strickland and Magomedov head to round 2.
Right here, Sean. Right here, Sean.
Let's take a look at some of the body work here. Nice kick there from Magomedov, but these kicks, these front kicks to the body, the teeps, and then this one, he brought right over the right hand of Sean Strickland. Doesn't quite connect, but that could have spelled danger if he was a little bit closer.
There was a bit of urgency in the corner of Strickland late in the round from Chris Curtis.
Wait for me.
I think
Yeah.
he believes he saw an opening there, and we'll see if they try to exploit it. Eric Nixick out of Extreme Couture. Pleased with the work that Strickland did in the first 5 rounds, considering the eye poke, considering it's a 5-round fight. They like the effort.
Yeah. I mean, I think what he's saying is, look, listen, we lost that round, okay? But more on volume, not necessarily a ton of damage scored against you. You're still calm. You're not getting outclassed. Yeah, you lost that round, but we got 5. We got 4 more. So let's not panic.
Oh,
There's
nice
a good 1-2.
right hand.
And I think that's what Curtis was talking about. They wanted to double up the jab, and it led to this. Strickland starting to swarm a little bit and send a message. Oh, and Abus Magomedov The body language not great as he stumbled along the fence.
And the momentum has clearly swung in this fight. You can see Sean really starting to find the mark.
That 1-2 did a lot of damage. Magomedov, as you say, he's completely changed in posture. The look on his face, the confidence is gone.
Well, and he's breathing hard as well. And Sean, I mean, the exact same expression as the beginning of round 1.
That's a nice combination by Sean. And he does stay very calm in these situations. And again, countless hours of sparring that will do that. Oh. Nice combination. Abus Magomedov's going to be
6 punches he's stringing together there.
He can't cover up like that. He can't go into a shell and just allow Sean to tee off. There's a good 1-2, cuts right through the guard.
This feeling right here is what Sean Strickland lives for, knowing that the finish is starting to roll his direction.
Sean's very accurate now, landed almost at will. There's a fire back from Abus Magomedov, but again, the body language is not great.
I think Abus would be smart to start mixing in some level changes, look to clinch up.
Oh, the left hook just hurt him. He's going to be looking to see a 3rd round. Magomedov not looking good. Sean Strickland growing in posture, growing in confidence, putting together combinations. And Magomedov is on shaky legs.
Halfway through round number 2, and Strickland has Abus Magomedov on the ropes.
I think if Sean starts to vary his target a little bit, look for some uppercuts, look for some hooks. Right now, he's just throwing these straight shots. And
And Strickland is undeterred. You wonder how much sting Magomedov has in return, because Strickland showed
looking
no
good
fear
here.
in the
This
pocket.
is a beautiful combination. Strickland's on fire here now, having a great time. Magomedov rips to the body, but Sean says, no, thank you, let's go. Magomedov is looking very tired. He's looking hurt, looking like he wants a way out. He cannot wait for the end of this round to come. And on the flip side, Sean Strickland's having a whale of a time.
Yeah, this 100 seconds is going to feel like an eternity for Magomedov.
It does, Brendan. It'll feel like a lifetime. Mark Smith, referee Mark Smith has taken a close look as well.
He looks like he has a wounded animal cornered right now to Sean Strickland.
If you look, all the snap, all the explosivity, all the power, confidence, everything, mentally, physically, it's all gone from Magomedov. He's got nothing left.
Oh my goodness, a grimace and a
Looking at the
huge
clock
breath
as well.
as he backs up. Strickland said, I want to turn him into a punching bag. He has largely done that in the 2nd round.
Magomedov has been a punching bag.
It almost feels like Sean is playing with those food a little bit.
That's it, that's
will
it.
Do it.
45 seconds.
Oh man, what are we waiting for?
It's done, it's
It's
over.
over.
Continuing to hammer away.
Beautiful performance.
That's it. Sean Strickland
That's the
by
best one yet.
knockout in round 2.
That's his best performance yet.
Absolutely.
He said he'd show him a whole new level in the octagon, and that's exactly what he did.
I mean, he went out there, I mean, the 1st round wasn't looking good, but he took his time, you know, stayed calm, stayed composed, knew what he was capable of, and in the 2nd round turned it on. I mean, let's take a look at this.
I mean, beautiful stuff from Sean Strickland right off the bat, and he has such a simple game. It's 1s and 2s, but it's the pressure and the volume and the relentless attack. As soon as he finds a weakness, he begins to chip at it and chip at it and chip at it, and eventually Abus Magomedov just had one direction to go, and that was out.
Last time he finished his opponent inside the distance was his 2nd appearance in the middleweight division back in 2020, almost 3 years ago.
It's Eric.
Eric Nixon, good looking out, buddy. To make the result official with Joe Martinez.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes officially. 4 minutes, 20 seconds, round number 2. Referee Mark Smith steps in, puts a halt to this fight for your winner by TKO, Sean Strickland!